Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're gonna go ahead and play with the new Pat McGrath eyeshadow palette. She had the first one, which was the Divine Rose 1, and now she just came out with a new one, which is the Divine Rose 2. I just got that in the mail, so we're just gonna go ahead and play with that to see what look we're gonna come up with. I'm not sure what look I'm gonna come up with today, but it's a new palette. We're gonna go ahead and play with it and see what happens. So if you want to see what look I come out with, then keep on watching. And she looks like this. Let's make sure we don't show the mirror like the last time. So these are the colors. My only thing I don't like about them, the colors are not written on here. The colors come on like a paper like so. But I always throw these away. So to kind of match the colors, yeah, it's kind of hard, because I don't keep this ever. Ever. I throw it away. So I can just put it like here like so. So these are the colors. The top part here is gonna be Skin Show, Rose Opal, and then right below that is Extreme Burgundy. Then we have Naked Blush, and then over here we have Divine Dusk. Right here we have Eleganza, and then here we have Rose Seduction. Right here we have Bronze Rose 005. Oh my god, I can't even say that word. We have VR, and it's something. I'm not even gonna try to say this word. And then this color right here is Gold Gloss 001. And then we have Astral Pink Moon right here. So that's what she looks like. So let's prime the lid. P.Louise Base, and this one is in 02. Sometimes I go really light, but today I'm using anti-pat, and anti-pat always shows up, so there's no need for me to go super light. I feel like this is like the best primer on the market. I've used the ABH one. I still have it there because I bought it. I don't use it all the time because, again, this P.Louise Base is my holy grail, but it's okay. I wish they had like more shades because I don't always want to go so light. But no, they only have that one shade, but still, for me, it's not as good as the P.Louise Base. And you just stamp that in. And my brows are huge today. Not sure what I was thinking. Let's start with this brush right here. This is an M506 from Morphe. Let's start with this color right here, and I'm gonna put that kind of in my crease to come like so. I'm gonna do like a circle. Just gonna stamp it. Ooh, I knew there was gonna be pigment because this is, this is Pat McGrath. I haven't had any eyeshadows from her, and I have all the palettes. That's not amazing. I'm always trying to attempt this look. I'm actually terrible at it. I'm not sure why I'm even attempting this today, because when I'm recording it's actually pretty late, like not crazy late, it's like 8 o'clock, but by the time I'm done it's gonna be like 10:30, 11, and I'm more kind of just adding the shadow. I'm not blending it out. I'll go ahead and do that after. I'm gonna take another M506 and I'm gonna go into this color right here. This is another matte. The only thing is, those are the only two mattes in that palette. This one and then this one. That's it. I'm gonna take my handy dandy mirror and I'm gonna put that like right on the edges, and I'm gonna use that to kind of do circular motions like so, just to blend the edges. I'm picking up very little because the eyeshadows are so pigmented. I'm recording this in June, so hence the nail, all nice and bright and summery. And I have very, if you can tell, I have very little fallout. Blending and blending and blending. Let's go back here and let's blend out the concealer. Nope, not concealer, primer. And I'm basically gonna create the same kind of arch that I created on this eye on this one. Same thing, I just start with the stamping motion. I have this palette like resting on my leg and I can feel it like slipping. I would cry if I threw that down and break it. So when you're doing this, just think of doing like a half circle. You can either start from the inner corner and you bring it over, you bring it like so, or you can start here and just bring it here. I'm gonna go back to my first color, my second color, and I'm gonna blend that out. I feel like that's where the tedious work comes in, because it's just like blending and blending and blending. This is gonna take forever. And the first shade I put down is pretty dark, so that's why we have to keep blending the edges, because I don't like the edges to be sharp, so we have to blend it out. I feel like I lost a little bit of my first color, so let's go ahead and dim that again, just stamp it down. To cut my crease, I'm not gonna use the same shade that I use. I'm just gonna use 03, which is a darker shade, for my P.Louise base, which is almost done, which means I need to buy a new one. And I'm using, this is just an eyeshadow, I keep saying eyeshadow. This is an eyebrow brush, and this one is from ABH. This is the number 12. But you can use any flathead brush for this. For me, that helps when I'm trying to, like, you know, cut the crease. What helps me is I kind of stamp where I want, that's like in my crease, and then I drag it down. So I'll stamp right here like so, and drag it down. Now let's move to the other eye and take another hour to do that. I'm joking, it's not taking an hour, but it's taking forever. So it does feel like I'm taking an hour. And I still have some left from that base at the back of my hand. I'm using the same brush. I'm gonna go to this brush right here, which is another small blending brush, and then this one is the T14 from Makeup Shack. And I'm gonna go in, let's go in with this color right here. This one is actually a shimmer. I'm just gonna take that and I'm gonna place it right on the edge, like right here. Yep, this is working just how I want it to work. I feel like I lost a little bit of this color right here. So this color right here, I want to go with this color. It's kind of like shifty, like greeny, purpley, depending on how you look at it. And I'm gonna put this in the center. And this is pretty, but it's not getting close enough to the crease. So I'm gonna try a brush, but to really pick up that shadow, I'm gonna go ahead and take, I don't need it to actually like make the shadow show. I just need this to be kind of damp so you just can pick up that shadow. Let's put this down and let's go back to that shade that I used to just kind of buff the edges. And we are good with this for now. I actually don't have that much fallout. It's just from the shimmer I got some fallout. I think I would have gotten more from, you know, that first shade, but this is Pat McGrath, so I'm not surprised. I'm actually gonna go back. I feel like the edge over here is not as blended as this, so I'm gonna go back to that light pink color and let's blend the edges again. Man, my face is so dry. So dry. Let me go ahead and moisturize today. Since my face is so dry, I'm just gonna go ahead and use this hydrating primer. Oh, sorry, moisturizer. And I tried to put like powder and then, you know, that whole 9-year, but I'm not gonna do that today because my face is so dry. I feel like my inner corner right here looks kind of harsh. Let's go ahead and blend that out a little bit. Oh, my face is still so dry. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this. This is my Glowscreen from Supergoop, and then this is SPF 40. I feel like today I'm just gonna go in with everything that's glowy / moisturizing since my face is so dry. I need a primer. Actually, I'm just gonna go ahead and use my primer water from Smashbox. This is not really matte. This is the Skin Fetish primer from Pat McGrath. Let's use a little bit of that. Perfect. This gives me just enough tack. And today for foundation, I'm gonna go ahead and use my Luminous Silk foundation from Giorgio Armani, and I'm using my Artis brush. I think this one is a number 7 or 6, and I'm just put it on here like so. So nice and glowy, which I need since my face is so dry. Oh, and if you kind of like around my complexion, I'm using 8.75 in that foundation, just in case. But I'm still like kind of dry, like right here. I always almost see some patchiness like right here, but I know that's not the foundation because I use this foundation like all the time. So my skin is just doing its own thing. Okay, so now I need a concealer that's not dry. Actually, let me just go ahead and use my Power Fabric from Armani, and then this is in 775. And I'm gonna use a sponge from Beauty Bakery, and make sure you look up so that I can go in all the thin lines. I think I'm gonna bronze or contour a little bit with this. This is actually from Flesh. This is number 31, which is Tiramisu. I'm gonna use this. Yeah, that's enough. That's enough, but I'm still applying more. Back to that sponge. And I'm gonna go to my Beauty Bakery powder, and this is in yellow or cassava. Stamp it on the back of my hands. Today is definitely a day I don't want to go heavy with any powders because my face is so dry. What's like that? I'm like, maybe I should just not set it, but we'll see. Yep, see right here. Just this on here. Let me see how this works. This is blending pretty well. To set or not to set? That is the question of the day. I'm scared to set because my face is so dry. But then I don't want to not set, and then everything starts to crease. And I'm gonna go ahead and use my micro smooth powder from Sephora. I'm just gonna go just really light-handed, and I'm using the 734 from Luxie. See, I'm just gonna set on my nose, but I'm not gonna set here because I feel like hair's already super dry. I'm just setting it so I can use a bronzer over top, because if you don't, that might be just a mess. I'm gonna go ahead and line my lid. This is an eye pencil. This is just a liquid eye pencil from Kaja or Kaja. I don't know, Kaja, that's fine. Or Kaja. Kaja, we'll go with that. Actually, the only reason why I put this on is because of my falsies. If it wasn't for the falsies, I won't put any liner on. And let's put some mascara on. Let's go with Bad Girl Bang from Benefits. And this is Bad and Bougie from Makeup Shack. Let's go ahead and put that to dry. Oh, I'm using my Kiss Lash Glue. Same glue all the time. I love these lashes. My only issue is they're not like you have to ship. You have to order them and it gets shipped to you. But if you can wait like a week, I definitely recommend them because they're pretty good. Let's move to the lower lashes. I need an eye pencil though. Actually, let's go ahead and use Blitz Blue, which is this color right here, and that's from Pat McGrath. This is her pomade gel. I'm gonna put that in my waterline. I'm sure this blue is just gonna disappear, but we'll see. But I kind of like to do this, like just put just a pop of color or a different color from the color scheme that I'm using in my waterline. Let's use this brush. This is from ABH. It's a number 20 brush, but it's just a flathead brush. And I'm gonna go back to my palettes. Let's go ahead. Let's take this color right here, which is the first color that we added. Yeah, I have a little bit of fallouts. Nothing crazy, but I can see it. Let's use this Morphe M510 and let's just like. Let's go back to this M506 that we use with the pink color and let's just use that to buff this up. This is great. I'm gonna try some. I usually don't do that, but let's see. I'm gonna use this flathead brush from Morphe. It's an S4. And I'm just highlighting my brow bone a little bit. Well, that was great. I never do that, but it looks good. Cleaning my brush. Actually, I'm not cleaning my brush. I'm cleaning my applicator so I can put on my lashes. My lashes are actually perfect. I'm actually gonna use this. This is Shiny Pretty Little Things. This is from MAC. I think it was like from maybe a year ago. I think this is old though. And I'm gonna go ahead and use this shade right here to kind of bronze my face. I think I might just use all three. We'll see. I'm using an E4 for the bronzer. Bring that right to my hairline. I'm gonna use my M462 for my blush. And let's use this highlighter color. I'm gonna use this sponge from Tati Beauty and I'm gonna go back to my powder that I used to set my face. Trying to think of which Pat McGrath lip liner to use. I don't know. So this one is actually called Manhattan. I think this color. This is Sunset Rose. I don't like this color. feel like it's too light. Let's go ahead and use this gloss bomb from Fenty Beauty. These are so juicy. I love these. Yep. Heaven. I'm gonna go back to my powder brush and let's dust this off. Actually, I'm gonna switch that up to set my face. I'm still gonna use the spray from Scandinavia, but I'm gonna use the original one. And that's the final look. On my lips. I love the eyeshadows, but again, no surprise there. You know, if you have $125 to spend, go for it. Those eyeshadows are amazing. I don't buy them full price. I usually wait till they go on sale and then I get them. But yeah, the eyeshadows work amazing. The colors, it's not like you can do, you know, a ton of different looks, and it's not like you can just go crazy bold. The colors are kind of, you know, muted a little bit, but the shimmers work amazing. And something to keep in mind, the palette only has 2 matte shades and all the rest are some kind of glitter slash shimmer. So I'm not sure how many looks you can come up with that, since, you know, most looks you kind of need like a matte and then the shimmer. I mean, sometimes I do all shimmer, but those are harder to blend. So it's just all, you know, preference. I'm sure there's other palettes out there that's a lot cheaper, but you know, her eyeshadows work amazing. They're so good. So that's all for now, guys. I will see you in my next video. Bye.